All right, adding a background picture. To add the background picture, like on the form, you have a couple of different options. So you would go into either find a picture on the internet, or you would go into Paint on your computer and paint whatever background you're going to have, and then save it as either a JPEG or a bitmap. Either one of them will work, a JPEG or a bitmap. Okay, so I'm going to show you how to load it up. So I already have one that I made. So I'm going to show you a couple of things. So on my form, I have a picture option, right? I can go into my form. I select my background terrain, open, bam, here it is. If it's not the same size, see, I can move my form around to where it's going to be. Bam, hide this guy and a little bit down. Bam. So here is my form picture right here. So if I play now, here's my stuff. I can go down. Obviously, now I want to move, if I have that picture, I want to move my frog down to a starting area. Mine should really like be smaller up here. I can move my cars down. So I have this car right here. I have my tank. Bam. I have my meteorite. I have my car. Bam. And if I play it now, here are all my cars. You can see that all my traffic kind of dies right here. That's 9,500. So I probably want to set 9,500 a lot bigger. So I have a couple of different options. I can guesstimate. So instead of going 9,500, maybe it's 12,000. Let's guess. So it's still a little bit off, right? I'd have to go a little bit out. So maybe 13 or 14,000. You get the idea. Or I can go in. My form has a width. So right now, if I look at my form, width is 14,280. So if it's greater than 14,280, then I could do it. So let's go 14,500. Yeah. So now I go in, and now it goes all the way to the end. So I have all this frac. I have a good like little break in the middle where like the frog can pass through. So you obviously want to move your cars around or whatever, so like the frog can get through, but it's challenging to go in and do it. Okay, another way I can go in and do my picture. So when I load it on the picture like this, basically I can't change. It's best because it doesn't become glitchy because it's a background picture, but I can't resize the picture. Okay, so to get rid of this picture, I'll just go in under the form picture. I'll go in and I'll just hit delete. Now that picture is out of there. So another way I can do it, I can basically go in and I can take a big image box. Bam. I'll name it background. Doesn't really matter. And then I'll put my picture in there. Picture. Bam. Go down and find my terrain. Bam. Good. And then what I would have to do is find the edges of it. So I'm going to go stretch is true. Let me see if I can go in and find the edges of my picture right here. Bam. I can't even find the edges on it. I'm going to load an icon in so you can kind of see. This picture is already bigger, so it was a bad example. My background image. I'm going to delete this image right there. Uh, Let me see if I even have a background image. I don't think so. Okay, I'm gonna name this guy, and I'm gonna make my. It's gonna be really ugly, but you get the idea just to see it. I'm gonna make a car my background image. So I'm gonna go name background. Background. Bam. I'm gonna go in, and the picture is gonna be this log. Why not? Bam. So you can see my log is pretty small, right? As I make it bigger, this doesn't change. Okay, so I can go to my stretch property, bam, and make that true. So see, now my log is stretching with the picture. So now I can just make it as big as I want, bam. And this, of course, would be your background picture, not. So now we have a problem. You can see that that the background picture right here is on top of what I want. So if I right click on it, I have bring to front, send to back. So if I sent it to back, now this guy is on the outside of it. So if you need to change a picture, you can go in and just make an image box. Sorry, an image box. Load the right picture in, and uh, then send it to the back. However, if I do it, sometimes see how these guys, I see these little slashes around it. It becomes kind of glitchy because it's trying to redraw both the background picture and this guy. So having it as a form picture and having it as the correct picture in the beginning makes most sense. It's less glitchy that way. So if I go in and again delete this guy, I really want to go in and go to my form and then add it as my form picture. But remember, you can't resize it. So draw your picture the size that you want. So now as I go in it, these guys are not as glitchy. It seems a lot better. So yeah, that's how you load a background picture. Now it's save this as something else.